Welcome to a very special edition of Diesel and Bobes. Today we have a very special guest. She's coming off one of the most historic years in the entertainment industry. You could find her making soap. Guest starring on USA's Chucky, has the second longest tenure in the Women's Royal Rumble, finishing second this year, entering second, and to us Vegas locals, most importantly, the 2022 Money in the Bank winner, Liv Morgan.
Hello. Oh, that was such a lovely intro. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So, Liv, as everyone knows, today is Friday. Friday means Smackdown, which is Smackdown Liv. Are you calling us today from backstage, or?
I am. I'm hiding in a little corner somewhere, sitting on the floor and catering. You're one of the most expressive entertainers that WWE currently and has ever has. How does it feel to have so many moments that end up immortalized as memes? Oh my gosh, saying that. It's funny. It's just, you never know these days, like, what is a meme versus what won't become a meme, what goes viral versus what doesn't. I feel like I don't even try anymore. I just react and I just do my thing, and whatever happens on the internet happens on the internet. It's so weird. It's such a crazy little phenomena, the internet.
Speaking of Vegas and Money in the Bank, that you were just here last year, and you are coming back to promote the show next Friday. You guys are going to be here at the MGM Grand performing. So do you think it's going to be an emotional day for you coming back to Vegas and performing again?
I've been to Vegas once since winning the title, and I remember just landing and it just feeling super nostalgia. Like, it just felt like home. It felt like a weird home to me, like I had ties there. And then it was just because I literally had the most meaningful night of my whole entire life in Las Vegas with the WWE Universe. And so, yeah, Vegas forever holds a special place in my heart now. So I can't wait to go back. I've been to Vegas once since winning the title, and I remember just landing and it just feeling super nostalgia. Like, it just felt like home. It felt like a weird home to me, like I had ties there. And then it was just because I literally had the most meaningful night of my whole entire life in Las Vegas with the WWE Universe. And so, yeah, Vegas forever holds a special place in my heart now. So I can't wait to go back.
Can you run us through a little bit of that day, like knowing that whole day had to be like a whirlwind?
Yeah,
you're gonna come back later. You're gonna face Ronda that same day.
It felt like so a little bit of going behind. So Money in the Bank 2021. I thought that was going to be my year. I fully thought I was going to win Money in the Bank. And I didn't. Nikki ASH won, and I'm very happy for her. I love that for her. But I think also, and to a degree, the fans thought that it was going to be my year as well, but it wasn't. And so going into Money in the Bank this year, I was so determined. I wanted it more than I wanted anything, and I was nervous, obviously. This match, there's so many risk factors. There's so many things that are unpredictable when you have different sizes and types of ladders, multiple other women. It's just, you can't really prepare for anything. And when I made my entrance and when I heard the crowd, it just brought tears to my eyes. I just felt like I felt their support so strongly that it kind of blew me away.
That's amazing.
And that was that. It just blew me away. It just blew me away, and then I won, and I was so I experienced such a joy that I couldn't even feel it. Like, I was beside myself. I was beside myself.
You could tell that the emotion was so raw and so authentic coming out of you in that moment.
I feel like I was so emotional every week on TV leading up to that. I was crying, saying how bad I wanted it. And then I finally got it, and I had no emotion. I just was like, holy cow, I can't believe I had actually done it. The single most best night in my whole entire career. And then I told myself, all right, I'm going to practice in when it feels right. And I didn't think it was going to be that night. I genuinely didn't. I just was, when it feels right, I'm going to do it. And then I see Ronda, kind of taking care of an injured leg who had just been worked on by Natty for like 15 minutes. And then so I was like, oh, this is the time. The time is right. And then, oh, man, what a whirlwind. And then I think everyone thought I was going to lose. She had me in the ankle lock. The whole crowd booed. Like, little bad leg out. And then I beat her. And I became SmackDown Women's Champion. And then I was really blown away. I was going to say, what
actually caught both of us when we were rewatching that moment is when Rhonda says to you, "You deserve it," made us both choke up.
Yeah, there were so many beautiful things about that night, and I wouldn't change anything, and I wouldn't change my journey for anything. The work for the last 9 years, winning Money in the Bank and then cashing in to defeat Ronda Rousey and win my first ever championship in my whole entire career. It was literally all worth it. I would do it all again and go through all the trials and all the tribulations all over again just to relive that night. It was everything to me. It was literally everything to me. I kept putting my hand on my heart because my heart was beating out of my chest, and I just was like, wow. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, explain to y'all, but there's just no way I can do it. It was just the most overwhelming feeling I've ever felt.
I think this is a story that you have to keep exploring emotionally and retelling for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
it's one of the greatest in wrestling history, so it's worth it to keep exploring it.
Thank you. It was just like pure bliss. It was pure bliss.
When we watch it, it comes through. It's worth rewatching just to pick up a little bit of that emotion coming through. Like,
thank you.
No lie, we got choked up watching it.
I know. I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna get choked up.
No crying before a performance tonight. That's not allowed.
Yeah, it was just like I said, the best night of my whole entire life by far.
Would you say your training leading up to that night is any different, or do you train the same as if every match is going to be the biggest match?
I train the same. I train the same year round. Good question. I did actually train a little bit differently for Royal Rumble, but I trained pretty much the same year round with Natty and TJ in the dungeon up in Florida. I go there about once a week, and we train for perfection there. I know we can't get perfection, but we train to get as close to perfection as we can be. And we train like how we work. When we're in training, we're not phoning it in, and we're not like going live. Like, we are training like it is live TV. And so I'm so grateful to them, but that definitely helps keep me in shape and to keep me grounded.
You were saying you changed your training a little bit for the Rumble, which makes sense because you went over an hour and breaking, Bianca Belair's record. So that makes sense. You'd want that extra cardio in the tank.
Yes, and I was lobbying a couple of weeks beforehand to enter in at number 1. And so I was like, all right, I have a feeling they're either going to enter me in at number 1 or number 2, and I'm trying to win this. And
I mean, it was what an incredible Rumble. I mean, you both did an Iron Man. You both went over an hour, you and Rhea. So it was incredible to watch you two perform to that level. It's just never been done before.
Yeah, and I feel like we had this incredible story of entering at 1 and 2 and then going all the way to the end over the final 2, and you literally don't know who's going to win. I was blinded, so I didn't see anything, but I can hear. And I just heard the crowd with their yays and their boos and, like, their stunned silence. Like, it was crazy trying to navigate that, but I could hear, and so I knew that regardless of the outcome, like, we did a great job. So I was happy.
Going back to training, and then we'll go to one other type of question. But for the Money in the Bank, for that final spot with Becky, where you had to bounce off that top rope, did you have to practice like different uses of ladders going up to that? Because that spot could have gone wrong like multiple different ways.
It's literally it's like what happens in real time. It's like, can I pull this off?
That's insanity.
Oh, wow.
That's insanity.
If it goes horribly, then it goes horribly. But it's like what you see is 100% like authentic. There was one shot.
How?
And
you
so
deserve so many kudos for that moment.
Oh my God, my appreciation for that spot is just gone up like 50 times. I was like, man, I wonder how often Liv was like, okay, I'm gonna lean on this ladder, bounce off the top rope, and to see if I can do this,
I mean, I did spend some time with ladders, you know, a little bit before then, just to familiarize myself and to see what am I capable of, what am I not capable of, how do these things move. But I did not try that.
Wow. So I'm blown away, Liv. That's incredible.
Oh, thank you. It's some risks, you know, that hopefully, you know, they are worth the reward.
We can replay that moment forever.
Yeah. Thank you.
You've been slain on screen by the infamous killer doll Chucky. Are there
Love
any
him.
other slasher movie villains that you would like to share the screen with?
Oh yes, Ghostface. I just saw Scream 6. That was incredible. I do love Freddy Krueger, and I'm genuinely scared of him. I think I am. He's scary. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I think those are my top three. And I already got murdered by Chucky.
Speaking of that, and that's not the only acting that you have coming up. Is it true you have a movie coming up soon with Uma Thurman and Samuel L. Jackson, The Kill Room?
I do. I filmed a movie earlier last year called The Kill Room, which is coming out soon, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman, which was incredible to be able to see Uma work live and in person. Her presence is just so powerful. Yeah, that was officially my first kind of acting opportunity I got to do. And it was a great experience. I was very fortunate and lucky to be able to be involved. But it felt a lot like WWE to me. You know, it felt like I was at home doing a backstage. So like I learned also like what we do at WWE transfers and translates so much into acting. I mean, a lot is different, but a lot of it is the same. And so I feel very comfortable and at home because of all my WWE prep.
I mean, you just look at everybody from, you know, The Rock to Cena and Miz. They've all been excellent on both sports entertainment and acting, and there's no reason that you can't just fall in those paths.
Yeah, hopefully. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. But yes, The Kill Room coming out this year. Super excited for it. I had a fun little character.
Excellent. Do you know when it's getting released, or is that not official yet?
It's not official yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the details surrounding that. I believe somewhere near June, but I also could be just making that up.
That's okay. When it gets closer, we'll make sure that we have all the correct details for it and how you can find that movie.
Cool. I'll probably find out from y'all.
So your driven nature and authenticity really make you a natural role model. If you could tell a young person looking up to you one thing, what would you say to them?
I just want them to just, to believe in themselves. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have different financial situations. Some people are more fortunate than others. But above all, I just feel like I would want any human, especially a little kid, to know that they can literally do anything that they put their mind to. And even though sometimes it seems impossible because they don't have the means or maybe the support or the connections, I just would hope that by watching me and knowing my story that they know that they can do anything they put their mind to if they just work hard and believe in themselves and just treat people kindly. The universe will bless you. And so I just hope that. Just believe in yourself wholeheartedly and go after what you want.
And I know you really believe that because to the audience out there, if you go on the Peacock Network right now, Liv has her own documentary on there, and she has been a fan of the business forever. And she is that little girl that believed that she could be anything, and she's living it right now.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And there were so many times where I thought it was impossible just because I didn't have the means, the connection, the money. I didn't have the name. So I literally had every card stacked against me, but I had more faith than I could explain. And so I feel like I just hope that anyone with any dream knows that, you can do it.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time, Liv. I really appreciate you spending a few moments with us today. Is there anything you'd like to also plug? I know you have It's sold out. I looked at your website today. You cannot buy any of your soap, but if that gets restored, you can. I assume people can pick that up.
Yeah, I've been so busy. I actually do have a new collection coming out, so that would be awesome. Yeah, stay tuned on shopwithmore.shop. I have some cool items coming out after my 3-month-long hiatus. And these are all natural or all organic, cruelty-free, vegan, luxury bath and soap products. But also, to get your tickets for MGM. I'm so excited to be back in Vegas. Tickets start at $20 and are available on AXS.com. And we're ready and we're waiting for you guys. Watch us.
We're both going to be in attendance that night. We will be looking forward to
there.
Oh, we're going to be there. Of course we're going to be there.
Oh, my gosh. I got to get you guys backstage so that we can see each other so that I could put faces on y'all.
that would be amazing. We're going to try to be there, and we have plans to be at Mania as well because it is not a far drive from Vegas.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Yeah, I was gonna say Mania is gonna be so insane this year, and I hope I can finesse myself on the card, like I said. So my fingers are crossed. And
I hope with 2 nights they can find a little room for Liv Morgan.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Well, thank you for being on today. Have fun tonight. It is Smackdown Live tonight. It is Friday.
Yes,
Tune in on Fox. Next Friday, she will be here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. Get your tickets now and have a wonderful day, Liv.
Thank you, guys. Have the best day. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.